Having doubts while studying? Don't worry. Hey there, this is Vaishno and welcome back to our YouTube channel Study to Learn. In the previous session, we discussed about border layout, how to use border layout in program and MCQs on border layout. And today we are going to learn about grid layout. So let's start. So as the name of layout, this layout position component in two-dimensional grids. That means it arranges component in rows and columns. And in this layout, each component acquires equal size. Now let's see the constructors of grid layout. These provide three constructors. First one is default, second one with two integer parameters, and third with four integer parameters. We will see each constructors in detail. So first constructor create a default grid layout with single row and column and can be used like this. Second constructor create grid layout with specific number of rows and column in parameter and can be used like this. Here grid will create with 10 rows and 10 columns. And last constructor with 4 integer parameters. First parameter specifies the number of rows, second parameter specifies the number of columns, third parameter specifies the horizontal space between components, and last parameter specifies the vertical gap between components. And this constructor can be used like this. Now let's see methods of grid layout. So these are some methods like set edge gap, which takes one integer parameter, and set horizontal gap between components. Second method is set vgap, which take one integer parameter and set vertical gap between components. These are the getter methods which used to get vertical and horizontal gap between components. Now let's see the program on grid layout. So this is our input line in which AWT package is imported to use various AWT controls and frame class also. So this is class name and which extends frame class. This is our main class. This is class constructor in which here we create object of grid layout G. Here we passed object of grid layout in set layout method. Here we set horizontal gap between components 10. After that we created two labels, two buttons and one text area. And at the end, here we added all components to the frame. And this is our set visible. Here we set visibility true and size is 500 by 500. Now let's see the output of code. I wrote this code in Dr. Java. You can use any Java ID as your convenience. So let's compile and check for the error. So no error in the program. So let's run and here we go. Our output is here with grid layout and 5 components which are 2 label, 2 button and 1 text area which are arranged in 1 row and 5 columns. At the end of this session, we will see some MCQs on today's topic. So our first question is, which grid layout class constructor creates a single column grid layout? So answer is first, which is grid layout with G and L will be the capital. Next question is, which arranges components in rows and columns and makes all components the same size? So answer is grid layout manager. Next question is, which is a correct constructor of grid layout? So answer is first, with first parameter text rows and second parameter text columns. Next question is, which layout should be used to organize the components of container in a tubular form? So answer is grid layout. Next question is, which is a swing layout manager that arranges component in a rows or column? So answer is grid layout.